Yo, what's up everybody? How's it going? Muerta just got released along with 7.32e. Okay, we're not gonna talk about that second part today. Let's just focus on the positives, and that is Muerta, which is the new character, of course. She looks really cool. I like the model a lot. Her animations are just ever so slightly stiff if you look at that, but that's okay. I'm sure they can be smoothed out in the future. And she is an intelligence ranged hero that is probably a carry, would be my guess. But I gotta be honest, pros always end up using every hero as a support, so things might change. Anyway, Muerta has some interesting abilities. What we're gonna do today is we're gonna look at the abilities, see how they work, and then we're gonna play a game. But first, let's have a look at what the hero actually does. So, the first ability is called Deadshot. Muerta fires a ghostly trick shot at an enemy unit or tree. When the bullet strikes, it damages and briefly slows, then ricochets in the targeted direction. The ricochet damages all units that it passes through, stopping when it hits a hero. Heroes hit by the ricochet are feared away from the impact. So the way this works is it's a vector targeted ability. It's got a fairly large cast range, and we can target it onto a tree, which will then give us this little arrow, which is also very long. So I cast this here, and then it shoots. Let me go ahead and give myself some free spells. So you can see here, shoots like this. This will destroy the tree, but it's got a really long range. Now if this hits a hero, it will deal damage to them and fear them, like that. And the fear effect is always the same direction that the projectile flies, which is pretty nice. So you can kind of influence where it's going. Now you can also bounce this off of enemy units. So that means you can actually shoot an enemy hero and then hit another enemy hero. And as you can tell, both of them take damage. So it's not just limited to the second unit taking damage, the first unit that's hit by it also takes damage. This of course has quite a bit of utility, because you can, for example, let's say our base is over here, I can make this guy basically, run into our team like this. Cool, right? Like that's pretty nice. It can also be used for farming. Mostly because we can pass it through creeps. So we need some creeps, but then we can come in here, shoot this, and then you can see it travels through them like that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. It's a fairly straightforward ability in that way. It has some talents. We can get extra damage, extra cast range, and 2 charges. And with 2 charges, we can of course shoot this a lot more. And yeah, it's honestly quite tricky to hit. It's an ability that I think is fairly intuitive, but it also isn't quite as easy to hit as you might imagine. Then we've got the Calling. Summons a group of 4 revenants that slowly circle the targeted location. Enemies within the area are slowed and have reduced attack speed. Revenants deal damage and silence enemies as they pass through them. So let's cast this over here, so you can see we have got these 4 revenants and this really big area. The revenants last for a very long time. It's a 10-second duration just by default, and they each deal 180 damage when they pass through something. The movement speed slow is also static at 30%, so that's actually a pretty good value point. Now, if we hit an enemy hero with these revenants, you can see then for every revenant that passes through them, they take damage. We also have a talent that will spawn 2 additional revenants when we cast the ability. So there's 6 of them, which makes it a lot easier to deal repeated damage. This is actually quite a lot of damage, and it can also be used with great effectiveness on creeps to take down creep camps, for example, big stacks or something like that. You can do this and take down the creeps. Now, it does have some problems. While if you hit somebody with the spirits, it does do quite a bit of damage. You can also just miss, and then they're just in the middle here. And there's actually quite a lot of space where they can just like hang out and not touch them. You can see like it even looks like I'm hitting them, but I'm not. So while the opponents would be affected by the slow, like an attack speed slow as well, that is nice. It's not bad at all, right? That's definitely beneficial. It, more often than not, from my experience, actually amounts to pretty much just that. It's just as slow. And opponents tend to just kind of, not get hit by the ghosts, because if there's only 4 of them, they can also just avoid them. And then, of course, since it doesn't actually do any damage by default, people can blink out of it. So it's a little tricky. Then we've got Gunslinger. Muerta's attacks have a chance to fire a second shot at another target, prioritizing heroes. So this is a fairly straightforward ability. I attack and sometimes I attack 2 targets. This second attack is a normal attack, so you can see it deals the same amount of damage as my regular attack. However, it's not quite that simple. Well, actually, no, it is exactly that simple. Because, for example, you can see that we can also apply attack modifiers. Like, we can just apply Skadi on both of these hits, which is pretty nice. That makes it so that we can apply effects that usually would be unique, like, for example, lifesteal or lightnings, or we could get crits. And you can see we actually do quite a lot of damage if we get some carry items going on. Now, this isn't even the spicy bit about this ability though. The really spicy bit is that Muerta has a chance to attack a nearby target. But if there is no nearby target, she will just attack the same target twice. Pay attention here, right? I am hitting the Primal Beast twice. That is silly. This will only happen if there are no other targets within range. So if as soon as another target gets into range, right, let me refresh this. As soon as another target gets into range, she will start firing at the other target and will not do double shots on a single target anymore. But once the target leaves the range, she will start double shooting again. This also works on creeps and on towers, and this is truly just spectacular, because this ability has a 50% chance to trigger, which means she basically 50% of the time attacks twice. Particularly as well, she can get another 20% chance, which means that, yeah, she just gets to attack twice a lot of the time. And honestly, this is not as rare as you might think. In big team fights, you pretty frequently can just target down one unit and get big attacks in that way. Then her final ability is Pierce the Veil. Muerta transforms, becoming immune to physical damage. All of her attack damage is dealt as magical damage. Muerta gains bonus attack damage and phased movement. Muerta can attack ethereal units but deals no damage to magic immune targets. So, this makes us ethereal, and now we deal a lot more damage. You can see that really we deal twice as much damage as we did before. Right, even more than twice actually. And that's with this guy not having any armor. If we give this dude some items, right? Look at this now. Right now we deal 40 damage. And then with this, of course, we hit for 190, 200 damage. So that's really, really fantastic. It's very, very powerful in that way. It's also nice because it allows you to bypass ethereal. So if I were to, let's say, have an E-blade, and I can slam the E-blade on you and then just kind of keep attacking and do quite a lot of damage. I mean, that is painful. Very strong, very strong. However, it has a really big problem, and that is BKB. Because if we use this and they use BKB, then we don't do any damage anymore. And that makes it so the ability needs to be used with great care. You can't just slam it, because if you just slam it, right, you're attacking, you're feeling good. Oh, okay, I guess I don't do damage anymore. I guess I can't do damage anymore. So, there's nothing really you can do there. You cannot nullify Muerta's ultimate. Muerta's ultimate is undispellable, which also gives it a fun additional property, making it the only ethereal state in the game that can be used at the same time as BKB, so she can't be attacked right now despite being within the BKB active. So that's a pretty unique property of the hero, is that she just can be basically just immune to stuff. Like, it becomes a little immune when she has BKB and her ultimate going on at the same time. Of course, that doesn't apply to everything, as there's still some stuff that will pierce magic immunity, which can be problematic, but hey, it's still pretty powerful. Anyway, that's it. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the game that we're about to get into, and let's just play some Muerta. Alright, here we are. So we're gonna go ahead and grab ourselves a Null Talisman and some Tangos, and then make our way into the bottom lane. We'll go for Boots of Speed, and then honestly, I want to get a Maelstrom as quickly as possible, right? So while we might buy a Magic Wand and a Falcon Blade and Power Treads, we will try to avoid as much of that as possible and really just try to get Gunslinger going as quickly as we can. Because honestly, Muerta as a whole, I would say, is like not necessarily the strongest hero. Like, she's got some things about her that are potentially very powerful, but most of her abilities are a little inconsistent. Like, Deadshot is just a tad little bit hard to hit, and then also it's even harder to use the fear, like directionality effectively. And the calling is in theory a lot of damage and silence, but in practice it doesn't do anything most of the time. And both abilities consume a lot of mana, which means you don't really get to use them that much. And her ultimate, in theory, could be good, but in practice often runs into opponents having magic resistance or BKB, and then it doesn't do anything. So there are problems there. However, Gunslinger is amazing. This is a great ability. Like, this is an insane ability. 50% chance to attack twice, and of course those extra attacks can trigger attack modifiers. And if there's only one unit in the attack range for it, then it will attack that same unit twice. Incredible ability, truly just fantastic. There's nothing bad that I can say about Gunslinger. Gunslinger is just super, super, super good. So we're gonna try to use Gunslinger. I mean, that's ultimately, I think, the main strategy here. It's all about Gunslinger. Now, Muerta also has a bunch of other stuff going for her, like, for example, her stats are pretty nice. I mean, they're not incredible, but they're pretty good. Her attack animation is really good, actually, like, very nice. All around, just, like, pretty solid. 575 range isn't too bad by any means. And, yeah. Ultimately, though, it's about Gunslinger. Gunslinger is the spice that makes this character work. It's the ability that is truly just spectacular and is worth trying to make this character work for. Right? Like, that's the thing. Like, we always need some sort of reason. Like, why are we investing effort into, you know, making this character function? Well, with Muerta, it is specifically the... Ooh, we gotta be a little careful there. Nice, that's a kill. Ooh, look at that field, it lasts a very long time. But with Muerta, it's definitely specifically Gunslinger. It's just so good. It is so good. It's like Slaug's Essence Shift. This ability will be an all-star in Legends of Dota, I can already tell you that. This is one of those abilities that we will always have to keep in mind whenever we are playing anything that uses any sort of... you know, what's it called? Any uses any sort of hero customization. It's just a really good ability. So, point being, we're gonna try to use it. Anyway, on that note, I'm also gonna max it out first. I don't know if that's the right way to go, but that's what I'm gonna do. Because turns out getting 2 attacks in, even right now, really fantastic. Just super good. Oh, true, you're magic immune. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and use this. Apply a little bit of pressure with that. But wasn't meant to be.
Hello, I am Warlock, and I enchant you to leave a like on the video. Thank you very much.
This field, also pretty good. However, this is where we encounter one of Muerta's first problems. Mana costs. Her abilities use so much fucking mana. It's crazy. Look at this. 150 already. Goes up to 225. Her int gain isn't that high. Like, it's not bad. It's 3.3. But, like, Dazzle has 3.7. Dark Widow, what she got? 3.5. Most int heroes have more int gain. We've got the Death Prophet, she's got 3.0. Okay, so hers is a little lower. But point being, her int gain isn't actually that high. Right? She's not a Primal Beast. She's not Pugna. She doesn't have that Mega Mind Giga Brain. No. She's just kind of, you know, she's a smart bean, but like ultimately, she gotta study a little bit. You know what I mean? And, oh, go ahead and get some hits in there. Thank you very much. And so what we need to do is we need to kind of make things work with our limited mana pool. So we need to be kind of careful with when we use our abilities, and we need to be very, very efficient with when we use them. So that's also why I'm not really leveling it up too much, because it scales up in mana, because it goes up to 160. That's a lot of mana. We just don't have enough of that. Alright, hello. Ah, no. Bad shot, bad shot. Oh well. So here we go. We'll pick up a javelin. With that, I'll actually do quite a bit of damage, I think. Funnily enough, those javelin procs, I'm actually very optimistic that that's going to make a big difference here. Luckily, this lane isn't the highest in its damage output. Oh, then maybe never mind. Alright, we'll throw this down. And then miss that, that's bad. But if we stay on top of the fear... Oh, sorry, silence. Then they're gonna have a hard time closing this out, yeah. Cool. So we live. At least for the moment. Who knows, this is a primal man. And the primal man does sometimes feel inclined to do stuff like this. Alright. Chase him away. No thank you. And I'm gonna sit over here and desperately hide. Leave me alone. Alright, we get Pierce the Whale with this. We have a nice defensive tool that also actually adds a good amount of damage. Honestly, 50 extra damage per attack right now, especially if we're double shooting with Gunslinger, pretty good. Now I want to give myself some healing. Because we're a little low on HP again. But I'm just working towards them fast lightnings, which is definitely not good. You probably, certainly shouldn't play like I am playing here, but you know what? Don't do as I do, do as I say. Oh no. Okay, this might actually be a good situation, because I can pretty exclusively attack these two. Alright, I'm just kind of trying to get these hits in. Very good. Missile is flying. Nice. You do that. I have faith in you. Or maybe I don't have faith in you. Either way, I want to go back to the creeps. I'm not catching up. I don't have any mobility. The Zero has no mobility. That's a big problem. Turns out playing a carry without mobility in 2023 isn't gonna get you that far, unfortunately. That is just a bit of a struggle. There are a lot of things that are a bit of a struggle with this character. I'm not gonna lie. But ultimately, the reason why you try to make it work is for that E, right? It's why you put up this stuff. That's a very classic Dota design. Dota loves doing that. They just give a hero one really broken thing, and then they say, hey, will you deal with the rest of this hero being kind of shit so you can use this broken thing? And the answer to that is often, actually, yeah, I think I will. It's, you know, it's kind of how Enigma was for a very long time. Where his ultimate was just like, whoo, that is spicy, but like the rest of the hero, maybe not so much. Of course, these days that doesn't quite apply anymore. Heroes have become a little bit more powerful overall. Alright, we're closing in on a Maelstrom. Hey, we're getting there. Oh, I should mention this, apologies if I haven't yet. We're playing with a slightly amped version of Dota. Like, slightly lower respawn, slightly more gold. Really not very much, just a little bit. Just to make it go a little quicker, because my brain is used to 1x6 at this stage, and 1x6, well, doesn't take forever. Ah, yeah, no. I needed to shoot a tree, sorry, I had my buttons a little wrong there. Primal Man is a problem, he does a lot of damage. I can't use my ultimate to block the trample, because trample is magic damage. So, unfortunately, that wouldn't do anything. But we're closing in on our first big item here. And as soon as we get that, we can just start clearing the jungle. We can just go in there and really do a lot of work. Oh my god, Primal Beast, why are you so big? Who let you be so big? Why are you doing this to me? Okay. I'm gonna clap this here. And then I'm just gonna attack. Nice. Good. Mithril Hammer. We'll level up Deadshot some more. So, with this, we now have a very important, very nice farming tool. And we're just gonna immediately start roaming into the jungle. Honestly, this lane is a little bit spooky anyway. Now we can just come in, clear it out very quickly, and then go back into the jungle. Seems that the Death Prophet is doing alright in the other lane. Pretty high kill game, isn't it? Look at that, 11 to 14 already. I mean, there has been a good amount of action in the bottom lane as well. Here we got some talents. I'm gonna choose the extra strength instead of the extra damage. Alright, Primal Beast. Okay, we've got this. It's gonna keep him in the place, in the zone a little bit. And that's a kill. Nice. You can see, right? Like getting 2 hits in. Huge. Crazy strong. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and grab myself some lifesteal. Specifically, I'm gonna get a Mask of Madness. That's just because I want to maximize my damage output with my right clicks. Right? I want to hit as hard as I possibly can. I want to nuke people down a little bit. You know, we want to overwhelm them. And also, lifesteal is going to be nice for farming the jungle. Because of course we lifesteal from both of our attacks. Which is very good. Hello there. No, I'm just here to take down the creep wave really quick. You know, nuke it down more or less. If I were to ever get any lightnings, there we go. And then we can, oops, immediately die. Whew. I guess we're fine. I guess we are. Ah. He went a bit of a different path than I anticipated. Missile. Alright, ultimate. That's just gonna help a bit with the damage output. Ah, okay. Fear. 1 more hit. Nice. Very good. The Gyrocopter's doing it. And I'm just gonna attack. With our double attacks, I don't want to dive too deep. But there is a missile. Nice. Okay, don't even need me. I could have landed a Deadshot as well, but I just wanted to make sure that it's needed. Alright, we'll take down the creeps and then immediately run. Oh dear. Alright, we got the fear, that's nice. I will slam this down as a bit of protection, and I think we're good. And now Mask of Madness and Lightnings and our farming speed is just gonna be free. Right? Like, that's the big thing. We just don't have to stress at all anymore in terms of farming speed. Just get the hits in. Take it all down. Not a problem. And this is where we actually do benefit from being an int hero with a decent int gain. Because, you know, we don't need that much mana to click a Mask of Madness every once in a while. So we can easily support that. Coming in here. Ooh, nice stack. I like it. And yeah, look at the clearing. This is really it. This is what it's all about. In terms of items, I'm gonna go ahead and get myself some power treads. And then I'll go for a straight up BKB. And we're gonna need that. That's 100% needed. This hero just gets targeted down super hard in fights if you don't have a BKB. So there's a fight down here. Okay, well, you know what? That's okay. Eee, nice. Alright, we want to stay away from the Viper though. That guy is scary. Go for the int BKB, int treads. There's some creeps. We'll go for a little stack on this. There we go. Does the ult make you ethereal or just straight up immune to physical damage? No, it makes you ethereal. It doesn't say so, but really for all purposes it is ethereal. I think it's just weird tool tipping from, well, they do that. Sometimes they write their tooltips in weird funky ways that aren't very clear. Yeah, but, you know, Dota is a complicated game. I uploaded a short today where I said that Muerta is the only hero that can have BKB and her ultimate and ethereal active at the same time. And a bunch of people pointed out that no, Leshrac can do the same thing. And to you folks, I have to say, you're wrong. Sorry, it's just that Leshrac can't actually do it at the same time. It's just that what Leshrac does is Leshrac emits an aura that makes things ethereal around him. So while the hero himself isn't ethereal, he still often can't be attacked just because he applies the aura to nearby things, making them ethereal. Oops, we're leaving. Yeah, no, just get out of there. No messing around with that. So Viper, what the hell can I do against the Viper? No, no, no. We're getting out. Alright, but that's like actually slightly different. This is the only hero in the game that can be magic immune and ethereal at the same time. When Leshrac uses his edict, not edict, nihilism. When Leshrac uses his nihilism, as well as BKB, then he actually loses the ethereal status on himself. He just also applies ethereal to nearby enemies, which is why they can't attack him. Ooh. Okay, we'll throw down one of these. Just attacking. Oh, I am so dead. Oh my god, Primal Beast. I should not go for Primal Beast. Dear god. I get stomped on. That's why we need BKB. I mean, you saw it right there. Yep. Unfortunate. Turns out Primal Beast is a very strong character. Necro, BKB cancels shot. No, can't do it. Look, the way BKB and Ethereal work normally is that BKB always overrides Ethereal. It doesn't matter what kind of Ethereal you use, doesn't matter what hero goes shout, doesn't matter Pugna Decrepify, none of that matters. If Ethereal and BKB are active at the same time, or at least supposed to be active at the same time, then the Ethereal will be overwritten by the BKB. And this hero is the only exception to that rule. Alright, we'll take down this stuff, thank you very much. 25 extra damage. You could definitely argue that we want to take the other thing, but I think that's alright. What about Jug? I don't... What about him? Does Juggernaut make things ethereal? Is that a thing that I don't know about? Okay. Alright, there's a fight. That's okay. Look, this is that's a classic farming carry. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna classically ignore the team. The good old farmers. That's how you do things. Alright? There's action happening somewhere else on the map. That's unfortunate. Well, you know, it just be how it be. Nothing I can do. Probably. Oh, that missed! Oh dear! Did we get the stack? I don't think so. Alright. I'm not using my abilities to farm because they cost so much mana. And I want to make sure that if we ever get into a fight, we are ready. Also, this is a great item. Attack range, attack speed, magic resistance reduction. Now, attack range is actually a really interesting situation with this. Because if we want to get the double hits on an opponent, then we actually need less attack range to kind of like make it so we can target people out, single out people a bit more easier. But of course we want attack range because we are a ranged hero in Dota, so we want attack range. And yeah, so it's kind of a little tricky what you prefer, what do you go for? Ooh, I appear to have found the enemy team. Good news, we have BKB. I think I'll go for Silver Edge next. That way I have something to break passives, which is not a bad idea. And also a little bit more evasiveness. Alright. And attack. And that's good. Now this is damage. That's exactly what I'm talking about. I guess I'll just... Alright. Can be a little hard to land. No, we're not getting that. I mean, maybe? Nah, he's way too far away. Alright, forget about it. We'll just go back to farming. Hey, look at that! We actually had a pretty good impact in the fight. Yeah, with BKB, we're actually kind of strong because we get the really nice benefit of effectively becoming invulnerable during our ultimate and BKB at the same time. I mean, I know that there are things that can bypass that, but there's not that many things that will. Oh, hello. I'll just attack. Yep, damage output is good. Slam this in here. Doesn't have as much cast range as we would like it to have. This is bad. So I'm gonna use my ultimate so I can attack the Necrophos. Mask of Madness as well, and then get some hits in on this dude. Although unfortunately for the, like... Oh, never mind. Ooh, hello Marcy. Oh, that's it, we're done. No, we don't live that. We don't live that. I'm gonna get the 2 additional Revenants, because that makes the calling a bit easier to use. And as you can see, Deadshot, it might just be that I'm not practiced with it, right? But it is a little bit hard to actually connect with it in the middle of fights, or when you're chasing somebody, because, you know, they are moving and you gotta bounce it or something. So it requires some precision. Jack can be Feral and Spellmean at the same time. If you use E-Blade and then directly after use the spin. Really? I wasn't aware of that. Either way, that's not BKB. I was talking about BKB. But I didn't know that. Gotta verify that, I think. But interesting. Alright, we'll come back in over here. So we can go back to farming. Crits are nice, because we sort of do spell crit. Because with our ultimate, of course, all of our attacks become magic damage. And turns out that we can crit with those. So we deal critical magic damage. Which is nice. It's not a huge deal, but it's definitely good. I mean, just attack damage in general is a pretty good way of going about it. Should we maybe get a Dragon Lance first? I feel like it would be beneficial in quite a few of these situations. Just like slap that in really quick before we finish up our bigger item. It's also gonna be some nice extra stats. Yeah, you guys are fighting. I think that's just gonna be a you problem. Apologies. But we are not exactly in a position to help. Yes, right-click Abaddon, apparently. He's got a 1.5 base attack time now. Which is fast. That is a very fast base attack time. Not sure if that's enough to justify turning him into a carry, but apparently it's working, so... Who am I to argue with that? Ooh, okay. Yeah. I think they got it already. I don't even need to help. Okay. Should we maybe do Roshan? I feel like we could. And if we can, we probably should. Man, look at that damage output. Like, that's really it. The damage output provided by Gunslinger is just excellent. I don't think there's anything else you can say there. It's just great. You can see that we just melt through this dude. Okay, what do I drop? I'm guessing treads. Fuck boots. Don't need no boots. I'm a cool gunslinger. What do I need boots for? I think I hit with that, right? Did I? I'm not sure. Ah, whatever. Maybe I should get rid of Dragon Lance instead. It's probably better. Yeah, our inventory is a little crowded now. But that's okay. Come in here. Push the tower. Of course, we can double shot on the tower too. Goes down like nothing. Gunslinger's great. It's a great ability. Ooh, that missed. I'll throw this down. Okay. I'm just gonna attack a little bit. Yeah. Like, kill me, I guess. Or don't. Nice! Got it! That is sick. If you can get the kind of chase him backwards effect from your Q. Very powerful. Hey, I'm just gonna push this a little bit. I mean, I'm gonna die here anyway. I kind of want to, so I can, like, go in properly. Oh, BKB, thank you. That's a kill. We got a disengage now. We did do a good amount of damage. I think we can be happy about that. And now we've got ourselves the Silver Edge incoming. Luckily, this doesn't actually have that long a cooldown, only 45 seconds. So we can use it pretty frequently. 8 seconds duration may seem long, but like honestly, it doesn't feel that long. Alright. Just gonna keep applying some pressure here. I can push this tower really quickly if nobody interrupts me. And right now, nobody's interrupting me. Oops. There they are. Well, we've got invisibility. So that's kind of our big escape tool here. And it seems to have worked fine. We'll grab this. Get more Mjolnir. Yeah, we can hit the same target with Gunslinger. So, Gunslinger will usually prioritize a different target from our primary attack target. But if there is only one target, Gunslinger will just attack that same target again. That's kind of what makes it a little bit crazy. Alright, we've got the Dazzle. And I'm just gonna like get some hits in. Nice. Alright. Fear in the other direction, and that should be it. Oh, damn, Abaddon! What a monster. Plus 20% Gunslinger chance. I'm not really getting that many kills, but I am doing a lot of damage, I think. That's okay. We don't need to be the one that necessarily gets the kills, right? Ah, okay. Never mind. Unfortunately, the W has a very low cast range. If it had more cast range, it would be a much, much better ability. Alright. Mjolnir. That's incoming. Get some extra damage, get some extra power. Take down this. And then, what do we do? Ah, I was hoping the Marcy would walk forward a little bit. Alright, I think we just use our ultimate here. Yep. Sure hurts. Sure does. There's a fear connected with that. Mask of Madness again, and then just hit him. Just attack. Right? There's a Marcy now. I'm just attacking. Ooh, ethereal. Okay, now we are ethereal. I am out of mana, so I think that's just it for me. Oh! Are they getting us here? I think so. Oh well. Overall, I feel like we got 2 lanes of barracks. That's pretty alright. That's pretty alright. Yeah, you can see though, long fights, they're not so good for us. We just run out of mana. 350 mana from Pierced Away. Each of these shots consumes 160. We could, of course, build differently. So you could say, okay, well, if mana is a problem, like why don't you buy, let's say, a Bloodthorn or a Hex or, you know, just anything that gives mana. And I think that's a fair argument. We could even just get like a Skadi. Sure, definitely an option. It's just not what I went for this game. With this item build, we deal a bit more just like raw damage. But we definitely don't have the same sustain that we might have if we went for a different style. But the important takeaway, in my opinion, is just I want you to be aware that Hero uses a lot of mana. She just does. That's just her thing. Like, God, her mana costs are so high. An item gives mana and attack speed, perhaps, possibly in the form of 2 swords. Oh. Could these 2 swords also be part of a set of 3 swords that can be combined in a variety of different ways that each have different effects? I actually don't think that sounds like that great of an item, but maybe I'm wrong. Like, that's definitely a question, is like, how much do you want to rely on physical damage and how much on magic? right? Like, is this character primarily a physical attacker that can do magic damage, or is this hero primarily a magic damage hero that can do some physical attacks? And I don't really know which one. I guess time will tell, right? But right now I'm leaning towards the side that she's primarily a physical damage dealer that also has magic, right? And that's, well, I guess, I mean, I have Mjolnir, but like, does Mjolnir count? I don't know. I care about Gunslinger. I think Gunslinger is sick. Look at it. Look at how good it is. Gunslinger is crazy. It's some crazy shit. It's some absolute shenanigans. All your physical damage is magical damage as well. Well, if I am during the ultimate, yes, but like I don't always have the ultimate, and I need to be careful with when I use it. Because if I use it at the wrong moment, it might just be a disarm. I might just be disarming myself. Alright, hello. Oh, yep, that's some damage. And there goes the tower. Look at that. Not a problem. Alright. I'm just gonna attack. Oh my god, never mind. Alright, we'll use this. Can't attack that. Ooh. See? That's the problem. I used my ultimate early to try and target down the Marcy. But then Primal Beast came in with a BKB active. And there's even a special sound effect when you attack into a BKB. You heard the little bonk? Went like bonk. Yeah. I just couldn't hit him anymore. And at that point, well, I mean, that's not good. That's definitely not beneficial for us at all. We don't want to be unable to attack our targets. Yeah, that's just a struggle. It's just the Muerta lifestyle. Oh, they are getting more and more magic immunity too, with the Marcy now providing some. Yeah, and BKBs are of course online on basically everybody. And we are still squishy. Like, that's the thing, we only have 2,700 HP. Which is just not that much. Not for what is a position 1 carry, at least in this game. It's interesting to me that Valve released 2 heroes in a row that just have like a complete, like they are completely blanked by BKB essentially. Because Primal Beast as well. Primal Beast has a, sort of the same problem. Although his level 25 talent helps a bit in that regard, but still. Something on that note, by the way. Level 25 talents. Hers just kind of suck. 20% Gunslinger chance is okay, I guess, but it doesn't seem like a 25 talent to me. That seems more like a level 20 talent. And then 25% magic resistance? Really? I mean, I guess. That feels like a 7.0 talent, right? When they had no idea what to actually do with talents, so they gave every hero a talent that was just like a bunch of stats. Every, like, vast majority of heroes just had a bunch of stats as their talents. Alright, we're just attacking. Just swinging. Just swinging. Nice, that's a kill. I will use my ultimate to target this down for Ethereal. Hey, see, that's one of the big advantages. We can do that. Beat up a Necrophos, no problem. Let's get a Moon Shard. Why not? Extra attack speed. 25% is also really low for a level 25 talent. Yeah, I gotta be honest, this reads to me a little bit like they just didn't finish it in time. Like, I bet they had something else planned and they just couldn't get it done for release. Alright. Got some ghosts. I'll just attack. Ooh. Alright. Nice. With the ultimate. Dazzle. Nice. Got another one. Hey, while the ultimate is going on, I deal crazy amounts of damage. Like, absurd amounts of damage. So, what are we buying next? I'm thinking, like, probably a Skadi. Do we get rid of Mask of Madness? Do I keep Mask of Madness? Oh, hello. Oh, that's bad. Nope. Yep, I'm probably dead. Oh, not yet, not yet. Okay, attack, 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 attack. Yes! Alright, look at that. Now that's some power. They want to go for Marcy. She got BKB though. And separate set of magic immunity. I also am running low on mana again. Or I could go for the Bloodthorn now. You know, get rid of the Mask of Madness, pick up a Bloodthorn. My lifesteal is definitely nice. That would help with mana, and it's more power. It's a lot more power. MKB would not be a bad option either. Alright, we're just attacking. Just swinging into this. Look at that. Physical damage. Yep. I don't have... Wait, let me shoot this so we chase you backwards. Ultimate and attack here. There's a BKB. I will try to attack the guys in the back. Alright, they are done. That's fine. I'm just gonna attack the Viper now. BKB here. Oh, I got hexed. That's bad. Ooh! Alright. Still alive. We're hanging in there. Although just barely. Just barely. Let's go back. Let's go back. It's time to heal up. So we sell the Mask of Madness. I think Bloodthorn sounds okay. Get a silence? No. I kind of want more damage. Do I just get Divine? Do we make this game a little spicy? Fuck it. Let's make it a little spicy. I'm gonna keep this for about 5 seconds before somebody kills me. Yeah, Divine is a little cheaper now, isn't it? So, that's good. Oh, I'm gonna do so much damage during my ultimate now. It might even be time to get rid of the Mjolnir and replace that just with a Daedalus. Like, fully lean into the physical damage. Also, talking about physical damage. Look at that! Holy shit, dude. Alright. We get ourselves a little bit of protection. Just to make sure we don't get completely overwhelmed. Boom, boom, boom. Yep, when this hero does damage, she sure does a lot of it. Yes! 25% magic resistance, everybody. We've got the ultimate level 25 town. What am I gonna do with that? Keep it. I don't want it. What am I gonna do with an Aghanim shard? I don't have no scepter. I don't have no shard. Okay, Primal Beast. We'll run. Gotta keep some distance here. Gotta play it safe. Don't want to get hit by any shenanigans. Ooh, Boots of Bearing. So where are we going? Guess we wait for the entire team. I would have been perfectly happy to just go right in. Ooh, hello. No, that's an attack. I need to wait with my ultimate. I can't just slam it. So again, it's a very important aspect here. Ooh, moved out of the way. Okay. Ultimate. And there goes the Marcy. Ah, you pierce. Pierce stuff now, don't you? Alright, keep you away. I'll kill this guy. And then I'm gonna die, but that's okay. That's accounted for. And Primal Man, shoot him. Kill him. Let's go! Triple kill. Oh, hello. Oh, shit. Oh, that's not good. Distance. I gotta go. I gotta go. We'll put down one of these. It'll keep him a bit busy. Does anybody have a Vladimir's? A Vladimir's would be... I have ultimate. Do we disengage?
Apparently so.
I guess. Yeah, apparently so. Well, we've got a little bit of money now, so... Pick up this here. Let's go back. I'll sell this. I will consume this, thank you. Because I can. Should I consume an Aghanims too? I mean, I've got a bunch of extra money. I don't know what else to buy. But I got myself some boots of travel. Paladin sword would be nice. I think we want the extra attack range from Growth Bow. Right, I think that's ultimately what's most important. We just want to make sure we've got Growth Bow so we can hit from as far away as possible. Although there should be some fancier neutral items coming up. I know. Okay, there's a guy. Very killable too. Oh, I'm gonna regret this, aren't I? Alright, there goes that. Hexed, that's fine. I gotta be a little careful here. We'll throw down this to zone. BKB, couldn't get it out in time. Inverse, run. No, we're fine, we're fine. Oh, accidentally attack a creep, that's not so good. But there's Marcy. I'm just attacking. Oh, I got bashed. That's it. Oh, yep. I mean, that's Marcy for you. That's Marcy. She just comes in with that ultimate and then you're done. Oh, they got us. They did. Well, now they've got a divine. I'm not sure what they're doing with it. Do I just buy another one? I mean, I got the money. I don't know what else to buy. So I think a divine is fine. Who's got it? Primal Beast? That's not a surprise. That's gonna be some spooky trampling. Go all in physical, embrace the Daedalus. I mean, I don't know. I like my items. We could maybe replace the lightnings or something, but I think the lightning's actually good too. Like, that's kind of our problem, I guess, is I feel like all of our items are good, but still our damage output isn't really keeping up with the rest of the game, I think. That's just the problem, right? We just have two abilities. We have the Calling and we have Deadshot that just aren't that useful, unfortunately. And while our ultimate is a huge amount of damage, we need to be so careful with when we use it. Because if we use it at the wrong moment, it's genuinely a handicap. Alright. I don't know, I can land the fears to chase them away. Okay. Oh my god, Primal Beast. Yeah, you see here, those are the two most recent heroes. Primal Beast and Marcy. And those guys, they are a little scarier than I am, I have to say. It's not like BKB would help there, because his Pulverize just goes through magic immunity. Yep. Ah, that's that. I think they got us. I think they actually win. These heroes just scale a little bit better into the late game. Honestly, this right here, the Calling, it's one of those abilities where I feel like it could be really powerful if it just like had a bit more cast range. It's a zoning ability that has melee cast range. Like, I have to get so close to even use it. Oh, I don't have a divine, so I'm gonna be in a bit of bad shape when I try and defend this. Don't even try. Gotta wait for at least the Death Prophet to return. Oh, Death Prophet's just going right in. No fear. Okay. Oh dear, that's it? Am I done? I'm dead already. Yeah, that's Primal Beast, I guess. So the buff says this hero has a 44% win rate. It's even worse than that. I checked like high MMR games, like immortal level games, and she has a 39% win rate. Just horrible win rates. Yeah, she's definitely got things about her that I feel are very powerful. She does a lot of damage in the right moments with Pierce the Veil, and I think we can see that the Gunslinger ability is super good. It's just that the rest of it, like Deadshot is so hard to use. Yes, in the best case scenario, it's a little bit like Punch Hook, right? Where Punch Hook in the best case scenario is the best ability in the game. This can have a similar peak potential if you manage to like bounce it so that somebody runs into your team. Very strong. But like most of the time, you're actually just chasing people away, right? So... Okay, let me see if I can find my Divine again. That would be a good starting point. Is it here? Yes, there it is. And I don't think I should go in like this, but I don't know. Primal Beast is just gonna wreck me if he ever gets near me, and he's got such an easy time with that. Such an easy time. Okay. Do I come in? I could teleport in on her, but... I don't know what the point would be. It would just put me in a bad spot. Well, I'll go top. Take down all of these. Yeah, I do like Gunslinger. I think it's, again, this is a very potent ability. Problem with Muerta is more that the rest of her stuff is very difficult to use. I wouldn't even necessarily say it's bad, because it's very situational. It does remind me a lot of how Pudge used to be. In case you don't know, Pudge, historically speaking, has always been a hero that's like got all the potential in the world. Like, he's strong in theory, but in practice, he just kind of always falls a little short. Alright, I can't attack right now because I'm stunned, so I'm just... Oh my god, okay. Oh. Just bonk her. Get out. Cool. Took down the Marcy. Keep in mind, she can't attack me during my ultimate. That's why she just kind of stood there. Yeah, it's Aghanim's Blessing. Oh, what am I gonna do with that? I'm guessing they stole it. I mean, we should try to push now. The Marcy and Primal Beast are dead. If we're ever gonna push, it's gotta be now. Oops. Alright, there's one gun. I am still taking a lot of damage. There we go. Doesn't Blessing give stats? No, it only gives Aghanim's Scepter. And I do not get any value out of Aghanim's Scepter. Okay, I can kill this guy very easily and very consistently. Because he's really got no way to stop me from just blasting him. Oh no, it wasn't enough. Oh no, it wasn't enough damage. And now I'm dead. Now I'm dead. Oh dear. Really? With a Divine, that wasn't enough. Go get him, Death Prophet. Do I buy back? No. She can't do it. She can't do it. Not gonna happen. Oh dear. Okay. You see meme hammer on her? If you have a medium distance shot, it takes about 0.5 seconds to land and then fear for 2 seconds that you hit meme hammer, but it's so hard to hit. That seems impossible. Is this strategy there that you're describing to use meteor hammer and then like have it fall down and then use the shot to scare somebody into it? No, you hit them with the shot first and scare them into you. And then you cast meteor hammer in front of you? No way, dude. That is ridiculous. It's way too difficult to land. It's one of those things where in theory, sure, but in practice, that won't ever happen. Wish she had movement speed on ultimate. I honestly am surprised that this ultimate does not give her movement speed and flying movement. Instead she gets phased, but like she literally flies. She is flying. Why doesn't she have flying movement? I'm just gonna buy another divine. Alright, we're just gonna try to be a bit more proactive here. And probably die immediately, but just... Oh, nope, Blade Mail. I can't attack into Blade Mail, but I can attack into Marcy. This dude maybe, yep, that's a kill. Viper goes down. There is Marcy. Oh, she's gone. Maybe over here? No. Well, when we're still alive. Can somebody get a Vladimir's? That would be great. I would really appreciate it if we had some lifesteal. I'm honestly surprised we don't have a Vladimir's yet. So, we gotta go. So this is a 50-minute turbo game. No, this is not quite turbo. Turbo is much faster than this. This is only a mildly sped up normal Dota. And yes, it is going for 50 minutes, which is a little long. I didn't think it was gonna be that long, because it looked like we were winning at 20 minutes, but then we just kind of stopped being able to actually do much. Okay, well, I'm coming in. There's the Marcy. I should be able to close that out. Team got it anyway. Alright, this Primal Man. Oh my god, he found me? Okay, that's bad. Nope. Oh, gotta go, fuck. Alright, we just attack. Nope. Blade Mail. Oh, we won! Okay, we got him. Woo! Look at that. Oh dear. Oh dear. What a game. Turns out Death Prophet may be a little bit of a stronger dead lady. Anyway, that's Muerta. You got to see her. If you guys enjoyed the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye.